Hey, if you're not a black person, you should not be telling other black people how to feel about the wife of our mayor in New York City doing racist tweets at 15 years old. By 15 years old, you know right from wrong. By 15 years old, you know the meaning of those words. By 15 years old, you know the repercussions of hurting people's feelings, putting them in danger, and making them seem less than yourself. So stop telling us to have forgiveness for this woman. Fuck her. Stop telling us to not read into the very comments that her husband, who you keep trying to separate from them as if they're not one person now that they are a legally binded entity, also downgraded and took away from the very struggle that was slavery and the colonization by Native Americans by saying immigrants built this country. Stop telling us how to feel and not to overanalyze these lion ass politicians that fooled you with a smile, social media videos, and him telling us how to spell his name as if we're supposed to give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if your name is Zimbabwe. I want to know if you support every person in the city and stop bullshitting. And also, your wife needs to speak on what the fuck she said because her silence and her deleting things just proves that she's guilty as fuck. Just like she says, everything is political, and I talk about it with Z. You guys don't think the pillow talk is occurring? You don't want to listen to black Muslims and their experience with other Arabic Muslims. And I'm not saying it's everyone, but it's starting to feel like these two, y'all fucked up by voting for them. And by y'all, I mean all these liberals who claim they're down when I keep saying that liberals are just as bad as MAGA. And I don't give a fudge what y'all leave in my comments. She said it. You cannot erase it. You cannot backtrack it. We saw it. And he said what he said. So stop telling us who we should and shouldn't forgive. Stop telling us not everything is about race when there are people still being hung from trees to this fucking day. Stop telling black people how to feel when you are not black. And if you don't feel that way as a black person, good fucking for you. But you can't tell me how to feel. Just because you want to walk around chucking, jiving, being a coon for people who will sooner see you unalived on this racist bullshit that we are continuing to experience in 2026 doesn't mean I have to feel that way. I stand on business and I stand on the fact that I am a human being. I have the same rights and should have the same respect for my public officials who my tax dollars pay their salary so she can live in the lap of luxury in fucking Gracie Mansion. Fuck her and fuck him.